This information is probably not going to be super popular among a lot of people, but it's something that I think everyone really needs to know. The beef checkoff, which is a program, it's a government program, where whenever you sell a calf or any kind of livestock, any kind of beef or cattle at a sale barn since the mid 1980s, they charge you $1 per head. It's supposed to go to promoting beef consumption. It's supposed to go to promoting the the beef industry and trying to get Americans to buy and eat more beef, consume more beef. It's really not doing that. Kind of going to go into a little bit of what's kind of wrong with what's going on here. The NCBA, which is a National Cattlemen's Beef Association, is who controls the majority of the beef checkoff dollars. In 2015, 82% of the NCBA's budget came from checkoff dollars. They paid out $13 million in salaries. 82% of their budget comes from checkoff dollars. In 2015, I know their CEOs, or there's reports that their CEO, 72% of his salary came from the beef checkoff program. The beef checkoff, being a government program, is not supposed to be used. That money is not supposed to be used for lobbying because it is a government program. That is against the law. It's illegal. But the NCBA is a lobbying organization. That's what they were funded. That's what what they actually founded for, was try and promote, to Congress and try and fight for the American cattlemen and lobby for the American cattlemen. However, we're seeing that they're really not doing that. I know the NCBA lobbied against the cool labeling, the country of origin labeling, so they were against that. Seems kind of weird because that's actually a good thing. Kind of helps promote American beef, especially here in America. The Cattlemen's Beef Board is what's supposed to be in charge of the checkoff, but the NCBA is who controls that as well. And in order to get on there, the state cattlemen's boards have to buy seats. Seems a little sketchy to me. You have to buy seats to get on there. The NCBA is who kind of lobbied for the checkoff program in the 80s. They were all for it. At the time, the NCBA was slowly going broke. Now they're paying out over $13 million in salaries, with the majority of their budget coming from the checkoff dollars. As far as it actually working, it's really not. Since 1985, beef consumption per capita was around 80 pounds a year. Now it's dropped to around 60 pounds a year. We can compare that to chickens. Chickens do not have a checkoff program. However, their consumption has increased nearly double since 1985. Poultry consumption went from around 50 pounds per capita in 1985 to almost 99 pounds per capita today. Seems they don't have that checkup. They're not doing that. They're not selling, charging for every animal that's sold or whatever that way. So it's really taking your money and really not doing anything to actually help you out. On top of that, I was trying to look up where that goes, all that, whatever, and I was having a hard time finding anything about what they actually do. They just had these vague listings on all these websites, and they really didn't just tell what they actually did, other than just says promote. They didn't really show where their money went or anything that way. So there's not a lot of transparency on where the money goes or where your money goes, especially for an organization that was originally supposed to be controlled by the producer. It's really not. It's not helping them. On top of that, they're also lobbying for, they're also promoting these large corporations and magazines that are supporting these large corporations, like Drover's Magazine, who every week or every month has an article in there talking about how it's not the Packers' fault about anything. Nothing's the Packers' fault, and it's just lies that are being spewed about why all these things are happening to these farmers that are losing everything. They're promoting that type of content. So while they're taking your money and not really doing anything, and then telling you that you have to be happy about it seems a little sketchy to me, and I think you really need to look into it. So I think you need to contact your senators, contact your congressman, and say, hey, why don't we look into this? Why don't we see what they're actually doing with their money? Because this is your money that they're taking. This is the cattlemen. These are the producers, the cattle producers' money that is being taken every time they sell an animal at a sale barn.